Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Central Florida Consortium of Private School Counselors Virtual College Fair. Thank you so much for joining us. We are really excited you are here. My name is Catherine, and I will be your facilitator for this session. Each rep has about 6 minutes to present, so we look forward to jumping right in here in a few minutes. But before we get started, we do have a few housekeeping items to note. First, your camera and microphone are off. You are muted and your video is off. The panelists can't see or hear you. If you have any questions at all, feel free to use the Q&A button to type in your questions to the presenters at any time. They're here, ready and available to answer your questions. This is one of many college presentations being offered tonight, so feel free to check the schedule on the website for more. And lastly, all sessions are being recorded and will be available at strivescan.com/Central Florida. So without further ado, I'll get out of the way and introduce our very first representative from the University of Wisconsin-Madison.
Thanks, Catherine. Excuse me. Hi, I'm Katie Dunnigan, happy to represent the University of Wisconsin-Madison. University of Wisconsin-Madison is situated on an isthmus between two lakes, while also in the heart of Madison, which is the capital city. It provides a unique location where you can enjoy nature while also having access to major amenities. The city itself has just over 250,000 residents, so it's a comfortable size, while also being a short 2-hour drive from Chicago. So that would be the largest, sort of closest major city. In terms of our student body size, we have 44,000 students total on our campus. Of those, about 30,000 are undergraduates. And our most recent freshman class had just around 7,000 students. So we have a lot of active students on our campus. Our students come from all 50 states and 130 different countries. Our students engage in a wide variety of options for study. We do open admission to most of our academic programs. Our School of Business and our College of Engineering are ranked in the top 15 by US News and World Report. Those two particular areas offer competitive direct entry options. So if you're interested in majors like accounting, risk management and insurance, mechanical or nuclear engineering, just to name a few, we would review you for direct admission at the time that you apply. A few other top majors include genetics, global health, psychology, political science, computer and data sciences, textile and fashion design. And we're also home to the nation's oldest dance program, which is something not a lot of people know. So rather than minor, you can choose from any of our 70+ certificates. Those tend to be a little bit more interdisciplinary in nature. Some popular certificates include food systems, Jewish studies, and communication or sports communication. We are also a research-focused campus, and we have a unique program which is centered on peer mentor-based research called the Undergraduate Research Scholars Program. This is an opportunity for students to create interdisciplinary research topics or projects while being mentored by a peer student in the program, as well as faculty. At the end, our students present their findings at a symposium that is open to the public. Students on our campus are engaged in everything from social justice to Greek life and athletics. We offer a wide range of clubs that meet the needs of all of our students, from unique clubs like the Badger Dairy Club, we are the Dairy State, to Hoofers, which provides students a chance to enjoy sailing on our beautiful lakes and skiing in the winter. We are also home to 23 Division I athletic teams, probably best known for our men's basketball, women's ice hockey and volleyball teams, and of course, football. Hopefully you'll get a chance to visit us on a game day and jump around. Excuse me. In terms of our admissions philosophy, we believe in holistic review. And so what that means is we do not calculate any sort of minimum GPAs. We do not do any formulas in our application review. We're really looking at all aspects of your application to get a sense of who you are as a student and how you would fit on our campus, because we want you to come and thrive. For us, academic excellence is most important. We are also need blind, which means that our financial aid and scholarships are handled separately from our admissions decisions. So if you apply and are admitted, we don't offer a scholarship up front. That's all done independently. They are mainly housed in our schools and colleges across campus, and we have a really great portal that you can use called the Wisconsin Scholarship Hub. It will match you with scholarships that you're eligible for based on your application. And most of those have a deadline of February 1st. In terms of applying to Wisconsin, we do have two different applications that you can use. We have a UW system application and the common application. I will say most students who live outside of Wisconsin use the common application, especially since you'll likely be applying to more than one university. Using the common application also allows you to self-report your high school transcripts. So you can actually put those right into the common application, self-report your grades and the subjects as they appear on your transcript. We would ask for 2 essays. One is a Common App prompt of your choice, and the other is more specific to UW-Madison. We want to know why you chose to apply to our university and how you really see yourself thriving and kind of fitting in on our campus. As I said, holistically, we're going to look at your extracurricular activities, your leadership, your employment, and we know that will look different for many different students. We do like to see at least one letter of recommendation from an academic source who could speak to your strengths and leadership in the classroom. In terms of ACT or SAT scores, happy to share that we continue to be test optional through spring 2025. If you do choose to submit your ACT or SAT, it will be suppressed in the first round of review. So it does not come into play as part of the overall admission decision in the first round. For any students who may have spent time outside of the United States, we do ask for a TOEFL, an IELTS, or a Duolingo English test, only if you were taught in a language other than English at any point during your high school career 9 through 12. And just a few points to be aware of, we do have 2 deadlines. Our early action deadline is non-binding of November 1st. You receive a decision at the end of January. And our regular decision and final freshman deadline is February 1st, and you get your decision then by the end of March. And lastly, I'll leave you with a fun picture of our mascot, Bucky Badger. Here's information about how you can reach out to me, reach out to our office if you have any other questions, and please sign up for a virtual visit or a tour if you can. Thank you.
Awesome, thank you. The next representative is from Loyola University, Chicago.
Thank you so much. I'm going to share my screen. There we go. Good evening, everyone. It's great to have you all here and to be joined with my colleagues from some other really fine institutions as well. So my name is Brian. I am one of our admissions counselors here at Loyola University, Chicago. I am a recent alum of the institution as well, so I really enjoyed my time here as a student, and now I get to talk to you all about all the amazing things about going to school here at Loyola. So this photo is Photoshop.
Hey, Brian, your slide is not in full screen mode.
Oh, I'm so sorry. How do I go ahead and do that?
If you just click on slideshow and then present full.
Slideshow.
No, you're fine. At the very top.
Yeah.
Yep. Or that's my mouse. The slideshow at the yeah. There we go. And then if you go to display settings. Yep.
This one.
At the very top, display settings.
Oh, I don't see it. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. No, you can just keep moving your mouse over. Keep going at the very top.
Here, this one?
Keep going more further up. And then move over to the left. A little bit more.
This one?
We just see your notes as well. So if you just go to display settings at the very, very top, the next one next to it.
Oh my gosh, the thing was covering it. Okay,
there you go. Yep, there you go. Yep, good to go.
Okay, let's get this started again. So I introduced myself. So once again, I am Brian. So I'm one of our admissions counselors here at Loyola. And so in this short presentation, I hope to just give you kind of a brief overview of our university and some of the programs that we offer. And so this photo is not photoshopped. Like, we are located right along Lake Michigan, located directly in the city of Chicago. So once you go visit UW-Madison, come and show us some love too in Chicago. So we are the largest of the 27 Jesuit colleges and universities in the United States. And so our total undergraduate enrollment is about 12,000. So a really good mid-sized institution where you're going to have the same resources of a very large scale school, but also kind of the feeling of being in a small town and seeing those similar faces in the residence halls, in your classes, in the dining halls. And our average class size is about 25, 26. So shouldn't be too much different than what your high school classes probably currently look like. We offer more than 80 plus undergraduate majors. They are almost entirely direct entry as well. You apply directly for our university and you check your major right off of a box. Our nursing and engineering programs are a little bit different, where you're going to be reviewed particularly for those programs. Our students have really great success in their careers, especially working with some of our Fortune 500 companies that we have here in Chicago. So 98% of our students were employed or pursuing graduate education 3 months after they graduated from Loyola. More than 600, almost 700 employers were looking for Loyola students on Handshake, which is a portal where students can look for jobs. And also we have more than 150 different programs to study abroad in more than 70 different countries. So like you get to be in Chicago for your college experience, but you can take that one step farther and go to one of our global centers as well. So we have 2 different campuses here in the city of Chicago. Number 1 is going to be our Lakeshore Campus. It is located on the far north side of the city in the Rogers Park community. And so that's the campus that you saw that's right along Lake Michigan. And so that's going to have our College of Arts and Sciences, our Niehoff School of Nursing, our Parkinson School of Health Sciences and Public Health, and also our School of Environmental Sustainability. So if you're interested in environmental science or sustainability, that is a really good option to have. We are also going to have a campus that is located in downtown Chicago. So that's located just a few blocks away from Michigan Avenue in the heart of downtown Chicago. So you really do get the best of both worlds here at Loyola, where you get a traditional college experience up at the Lakeshore campus and also a urban college experience in America's 3rd largest city. And that's going to be home to our schools of communication, education, social work, and business. We do offer more than 55 dual degree programs. Social work is one of those examples, but we also have them within biology and also within MBA business programs, where you can stay for 1 additional year and earn both a master's and a bachelor's degree within 5 years. So you get to have 2 graduations. So parents, get ready for double the fun. But here at Loyola, we work hard and we play hard. So we have more than 250 plus registered student organizations on our campus. So I always say, like, you could probably put us in the middle of nowhere and we'd still be pretty cool, but like, we're in Chicago. So like you get to double down on all those really amazing and fun activities that can take place right on campus. We have 20 fraternities and sororities as well. So it's a little bit of a non-traditional fit at Loyola, where just 15% of our students are going to be involved in those social Greek life organizations. That also includes multicultural Greek life and also professional Greek life organizations, kind of like honor societies for specific majors. We are also going to have more than 13 Division I sports, so we compete at the highest collegiate level. Our basketball team has been known to be pretty good in the last few years. All of our students at Loyola get to go to all of our home games for free. All you have to do is just bring your student ID. So much different than some other schools that have made the Final Four in the last few years. So back in 2018, we made the Final Four in men's basketball. It was such a fun time to be here. And last year we made it to the Sweet 16. So lots of fun and lots of great ways to get involved with athletics on campus. But I was not a D1 athlete, and there's a good chance you may not be either. So we have more than 26 club sports as well that you might be able to also join in and just stay active and also meet other people while playing a sport. So finally, some information about applying is that any seniors out there in the world, like, we will still read your application. So we are still reviewing seniors at this time, but for juniors, for example, that's going to be opening next year on August 1st. There's 3 different ways to apply. I would say 95% of our applications are coming with the common application. And so you are able to apply on there. So if you're applying to multiple schools, just go ahead and add Loyola. We also have a completely free application as well. So it's not going to cost anything, so definitely you got nothing to lose applying to Loyola. You can apply directly on our website. I recommend this if you're applying to just a couple schools, for example. And so you can apply directly on our website. And also we're on the coalition application as well. We also are test optional for here on out. That's our new policy. So we are test optional from here on out. So you don't have to send us your test scores either. Finally, you can kind of see that Loyola is a very special place to me. I chose to work here because I wanted to give back to a school that I felt gave me so much. And so that's why we are ranked as being a best value by US News and World Report. And it's our commitment to make Loyola affordable for all of our students as well. More than 98% of our students receive some form of need-based or merit-based financial aid when they are at Loyola. So that's a little bit about Loyola. Thank you for attending. This is going to be my email here at the bottom if you want to go ahead and snap a photo. And yeah, thank you for your time.
Thank you. Very helpful information. Just a friendly reminder, if anyone has any questions at all, to feel free to submit those questions using the Q&A button towards the bottom of your screen. Any questions at all about the college application process or for any of our reps here, we encourage you to submit those again through the Q&A. The next representative is from Temple University.
Thank you, Catherine. My name is Mario Root, and I'm actually the Texas regional recruiter for Temple. I do have a colleague, Monica Sobolowski, who covers the state of Florida, and you will see her contact information on my last slide. But in addition to working for Temple, I'm a Temple dad. My son, who you see in this slide, is currently a senior. He's a sports management major, and he'll tell people that I followed him to college. But I like to point out that I'm a Temple dad because I had a front row seat to him finding Temple and ultimately deciding that it was the school for him. So Temple's in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The picture you see here is from our campus looking south towards Center City. And in Philadelphia, we don't call it downtown. Center City is a terminology that we use, and it's just one of those quirks that many cities have in terms of their jargon. We're very much a city school, yet we have a well-defined campus. And when you visit campus, one of the many things you'll notice immediately are the multitude of food trucks that you'll see. And there's a food truck for just about any taste. We also have 2 subway stops on our campus, and you can get from Temple to Center City in about 6 to 8 minutes. If the idea of riding the subway seems intimidating, Philadelphia is actually really easy to navigate. And we're located on Broad Street, which is the main north-south artery of the city. And the subway, the Broad Street line, is right underneath our campus. We were founded in 1884 in the basement of the Baptist Temple. Dr. Russell Conwell was a noted preacher, and the story goes that one of the members of his church came up to him one day and asked to be tutored. The man said he wanted to further his education, but had to work during the day. Dr. Conwell invited him to come back in the evening, and the man returned with some friends. Those initial students were affectionately dubbed the Night Owls by people in the community, and the name stuck. And so we adopted the owl as our mascot. In fact, we're the first school to adopt the owl. So that's kind of a fun fact. We're a lot different than those initial students. We're about 27,000 undergraduate students. We offer over 150 different majors. And so while we consider ourselves a large school, we do promote an environment where students feel connected to the community. That's evidenced by a 13-to-1 student-to-faculty ratio. About 91% of our classes have fewer than 50 students. We do have some noted programs. We have a direct admit nursing program. We have a health scholars program that can provide provisional acceptance to our medical school. We also have a film program where students have the option of spending time in Los Angeles and working on a studio lot. We have one of the top sports management programs in the nation. If you know anything about, the city of Philadelphia, it's a pretty intense sports city. We've had students in our program who participated in the NBA bubble, who have worked in the Rose Bowl and the Cotton Bowl, and you name it, our students in that program have worked it. And so we also are a big attraction to students who are undecided. We have a special program to help students who are undecided. So being undecided is not a negative in your application. So at Temple, we are committed to helping students graduate in 4 years. And so we've created a program called Fly in 4. It's a voluntary program where students must complete 30 college credits per year and meet with an advisor at least once per semester. We agree to make our advisor available and to make sure the classes are available. So if a student doesn't graduate in 4 years, and the only reason is because we didn't offer a class, the additional class or classes will be at no additional cost to the student. Experiential education is also strongly promoted, and we really do view the city of Philadelphia as our second classroom. We have about 150 graduates in the Philadelphia area, and our students have numerous opportunities to leverage those contacts to land jobs and internships. In addition, we're less than 150 miles from New York, Baltimore, and Washington, D.C., and it's not uncommon for our students to explore those cities. For students interested in traveling abroad, we have a campus in Rome and another one in Tokyo. Our Tokyo campus is unique in that it is a degree granting institution. On our Rome campus, we offer a first-year program where students spend their first year of college in Rome, then transition to the main campus. The Tokyo and Rome campuses can be utilized as traditional study abroad locations as well. If you aren't interested in Rome or Tokyo, we have opportunities worldwide, and an advisor in our study abroad office can assist with finding an opportunity that makes sense for you. At Temple, we utilize a 3-in-1 admission application. When you apply, you'll be considered for 3 things. 1 is admission, 2, our honors program, and 3, merit scholarships. We're heading into our 7th year of being test optional, and we're a true test optional institution, meaning students who elect to apply without test scores are considered for the same programs as those who do submit test scores. And that includes the merit scholarships. We are also a Common App exclusive institution. We have an early action deadline of November 1st and a regular decision deadline of February 1st. We also are a self-report school, and so you don't have to have your high school transcript sent to us. You will self-report your grades inside of our system that we call the TU portal. And so this is a good slide to take a picture of. You see Monica's contact information. She covers the state of Florida. You can also hit the QR code to get on our email list. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. We really appreciate it. The next representative is from Xavier University.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Brian Gibson from Xavier University. I am the Director of Recruitment and Admissions for the Southeast. Thank you guys for attending this Zoom this evening. Xavier University was founded in 1831. We are a Jesuit Catholic institution. We are the fourth oldest Jesuit institution in Xavier. We have 5,000 undergraduate students and about 1,900 grad students here at Xavier. We have about 177-acre campus, and so definitely enough room to kind of fill out and move around. Last year, our freshman class comprised of about 55% of our students outside the state of Ohio, 24% students of color, 19% were trailblazers or the first of their families to come to Xavier University. We offer students from 17 different religions and backgrounds. And then, of course, 39% were the only ones that come from their high school for that first particular year. We offer over 90 different majors to choose from. Our student-teacher ratio here at Xavier is 12-to-1. Our average class size is between 22 to 28 students. Our top 5 majors here at Xavier are our nursing program, which is our direct entry program. And then we have our biology, biomedical sciences program, which encompasses our pre-med, pre-vet, pre-dent programs. Third is our business program. Students can study different disciplines such as marketing management, finance, accounting, international business, business entrepreneurship, and our fastest growing major, which is our business analytics degree. Fourth will be our psychology degree. Students have the opportunity to receive a bachelor's degree, master's degree, as well as a doctoral degree in our psychology program here at Xavier. And last is our fifth will be our exploratory. This is our undecided degree. Students at Xavier don't have to choose a major until second semester of their sophomore year. By then, we feel as if you guys will be immersed in the program and will kind of know which direction you want to go into. 98% of our students are employed or either in grad school or volunteering within the first 6 months of graduation. And 93% of our seniors rate their educational experience as good or excellent. Why is this important? Simply because nobody wants to go to somewhere that they are unhappy. We have 5 distinct honors programs here at Xavier. 2 of them are connected, or 3 of them are connected to the individual programs. We have our Smith Honors College, which is connected to our business program. Students get an opportunity to do a travel abroad component, as well as travel within the states to meet with CEOs of Fortune 500 companies at no additional cost. We have our PPP program, which is our philosophy, politics, and the public. It's connected to our political science program. Students, again, will have the opportunity to study abroad over in France, and then they will also travel to Washington, D.C. to see how the bills and things get passed. And our newest honors program is in our computer science area, where students get an opportunity to kind of work with the cutting edge technology with cyber security and things of that nature. One of the secret sauces here at Xavier is our student success. The student success team is comprised of an academic advisor, student success coach, financial aid advisor, and a career coach, all of which are here to help with and aid students with their transition to and through Xavier. Students are required to meet with their student success coach once a semester in order to ensure that they're on track and on time with graduation. And much like my colleague previously, if you don't graduate in 4 years, it's not our fault. All right, so we have over 19 NCAA Division I teams represented at Xavier. Basketball is king. If you guys are interested, you can tune in tonight to watch us play Providence this evening. But we also have over 170 clubs and organizations to choose from here on campus as well. 64% of our students hold some type of leadership position while at Xavier. Why is this important to you? It's important because employers, when they decide to hire you, they want to know that you have some other intangibles outside of a great degree, great GPA, and excellent personality. They may want to give you outside tasks to supervise employees at their organization. And so this kind of is the precursor to you gaining those skills and abilities. Let's talk a little bit about the admissions process. And so here at Xavier, we are a Common App school. Although you can apply directly to us using the Xavier app, there's no preference. We are also a test optional school, have been test optional for the past 4 years. Students can apply to Xavier for free. Complete an application comprised of a submitted application, official test scores, or official transcript and or test scores if you choose to submit those, 2 letters of recommendation, and then of course an essay. We actually read applications right away. We don't make students wait. And so the quicker you submit that information, the faster you can get a decision back. We're also rolling the admissions process. And so if you are interested in applying still and have not made a college decision, you definitely can submit your application still to Xavier University and get a decision back within 24 to 48 hours. Every student gets a scholarship here at Xavier. Our scholarships range between $18,000 to $25,000 per year of merit. All you have to do is complete your application with that transcript, test scores, etc. And again, it will be inside your decision. We have a commitment to our students here at Xavier. It'll be on buildings and throughout all the classrooms that you see throughout campus. But we are committed as Musketeers. We are unique individuals who come with the spirit of St. Nations to learn together, serve together. And we will succeed and change the world together. We act with integrity, justice, and generosity. Thank you guys for attending. I'm Brian Gibson. Here's how you can contact me. Have a good evening.
Very helpful. Before we hear from our last 2 representatives, just another friendly reminder that if you have any questions at all, to feel free to submit those using the Q&A button. Any question at all, our representatives are here to assist. The next representative is from Purdue University.
It's a wonky. What the hell?
Oh, I believe you're on mute, Susie.
Thank you. Sorry. My name's Susie Sabernick, and I am Senior Assistant Director of Admissions at Purdue University. And thank you so much for joining us this evening. Purdue is located in West Lafayette, Indiana. We are about an hour north of Indianapolis and about 2 hours south of Chicago. So it's a great suburban location, very easy to get to either of the airports, smaller communities. So it's very easy to get around our campus as well as Lafayette and West Lafayette. This is an overview of our campus. We are large, but it's very self-contained. It's very walkable. The center of the picture is really the heart of the academic campus. Residence halls will be in the upper left. And then, of course, you can see the athletic facilities in the upper right. We are a large public university, so you can see our numbers. We have students from all 50 states, as well as about 125 countries around the world. So it's a very diverse campus. The application process for Purdue, you will apply using the common application. We do ask that you self-report your courses and grades in the common application and include that senior year schedule. We accept either the SAT or the ACT. Either test is fine, and those can also be self-reported in the application. Applying to Purdue, you do apply directly to a college and to a major. So we do direct admit into our programs. We require one essay from the Common App, and then we have 2 Purdue-focused questions, so a why Purdue and a why major. So that's really your opportunity to let us know what it is about Purdue that interests you, as well as what it is about that major. And then there's the application fee, or we do have a fee waiver request. So these are the 11 different schools and colleges. And again, you will apply directly to one of these colleges. So I would encourage you, if you are looking to apply to Purdue, make sure that you're doing some research to ensure that you are applying to the college and to the major in which you're truly interested in. The College of Engineering is our largest college. That one is a little different in the fact you do apply to the College of Engineering, but then your choice of major is first year engineering. So all of our engineering students go through a common first year curriculum and then into the engineering major as a sophomore. And then we also have the Exploratory Studies program, which is really designed for undecided students. So if you're not sure what you'd like to do, that's a really good place to start, and it will allow you to explore and learn about the different majors on campus, and you can stay there up to 2 years. Dates and deadlines. So November 1st is our early action deadline. November 1st is also the deadline to be considered for our merit-based scholarships. We do encourage students who are applying to our competitive programs, which would be computer science, nursing, and professional flight, to apply by November 1st, and also the deadline if you would like to apply to the Honors College. January 15th is our release date for early action decisions, and that's also our regular decision deadline. And then for students who are admitted, the offer of admission is held until May 1st. Our Center for Career Opportunities is our great career placement center on campus. We typically have close to 40 career fairs that take place on campus each year, with about 1,700 different companies that come to Purdue to recruit. So many of our students will do internships at least once throughout their 4 years. We also have co-op programs as well, which is done through our Office of Professional Practice. We don't require students to live on campus. However, over 95% of our freshmen typically do. There are 17 different residence hall options and lots of ways to get involved. So that's a really good way for freshmen to get acclimated to campus, settled in, meet a lot of other people. Of course, after freshman year, you can certainly still live on campus. Some students live on campus all 4 years, but many apartments. Of course, we have a Greek system as well. and lots of ways to get involved on campus. So 1,000 clubs and organizations. We also offer a certificate in entrepreneurship, which is really popular. That is available for any student, so you don't have to be in a business-focused major to get that certificate. It's 15 credit hours, so it's pretty easy to work into any plan of study. So if you have an interest in entrepreneurship, definitely something that you can add on to your plan of study. We have a great maker space on campus as well called the Bechtel Innovation Design Center. If you're interested in the Honors College, you'll apply to the Honors College when you apply to Purdue in the Common Application. That will require 2 additional essay questions. And then again, the application needs to be in by November 1st. We've got great music programs, so band, choir, if you're involved in that, want to keep that going. Purdue is a Research 1 university. About half of our undergraduate students will get at least 1 research experience. And just like the University of Wisconsin, we are a Big Ten school as well. And this is our contact information. So if you have questions, please feel free to reach out. Thank you.
Thank you. Our last representative, but certainly not least, is from New York University.
Thank you so much. Let me share my screen. Okay. All right, I hope you can all see this. Fantastic. Thank you so much for listening to us. I think I'm your last school tonight. It is literally tonight for me because you might not know this, but I'm actually located in London right now. So it is 11:37 p.m. My name is Lisa Mortini. I am a Senior Assistant Director of Admissions for NYU. I am French and British. I work for the Global Admissions team of NYU as well as NYU Abu Dhabi. Why am I telling you all this? Because in a way, it really sums up who we are at NYU. We are in and of the city of New York, but we're really going beyond into the world. And we're very much the school in the US that receives the most application from international students. We also have all 50 states represented. So incredible sort of global outlook and global focus at NYU. But of course, you will know us because as our name indicates, we are located in the heart of New York. On this slide, you can see really part of our campus, which is not really a campus. It is without walls, as we call it. It is in the city, in the heart of Greenwich Village, really about 13 blocks around this area that you can see on the slide, which is Washington Square Park. And this is where you're going to find the vast majority of our New York campus, but we also have a campus in Brooklyn. So let's talk a little bit more about the global network of NYU. And on our next slide, you're going to see all of our campuses where you can get your 4-year degree. New York City, of course, Abu Dhabi in the UAE, and Shanghai in China. So at all of those campuses, you can apply as an undecided student. If you were to do this in New York, you would apply to the College of Arts and Science, but you can also do this in Abu Dhabi to do your 4-year degree there, or also in Shanghai. Let's dig down into New York a little bit. We have 10 different schools and colleges at undergraduate level in New York, and this is quite a really big cohort. We are one of the largest private research university in the US, and so we have about 50,000 students. More than half of those are undergraduate level, and a good chunk, I would say probably about 30 to 35,000 are in New York. So you're going to look at a big cohort here, but also going down to having a very, I want to say, genuinely close experience within your small classes, have building relationships with your faculty members, because we have those schools and colleges in New York. So I mentioned briefly the College of Arts and Science, which is where you'll find the vast majority of our 260 majors. You can study pretty much anything across the board, from arts, humanities, social sciences, and hard sciences. And this is where the majority of our undergraduate students will go. But we also have more specialized schools, and that would be maybe some that you may have heard of. That could be Tisch, School of the Arts, where you can do dance programs, you could do drama, you could do film and TV, music, photography, and so on. We also have Tandon, our School of Engineering, which is located in Brooklyn. Actually, they have brand new, well, actually really a mini campus with really cool technology buildings developed for them right in the heart of the tech district in New York and Brooklyn. We have our College of Nursing. We have our School of Professional Sciences, where you can study things like tourism or real estate. We have Stern, our School of Business, which is where you go if you want to do maybe entrepreneurship or finance or marketing, for instance. We have, what am I missing? We have Gallatin. That's probably my favorite school. I know I shouldn't have favorite, but I do. Gallatin is fantastic because this is a school where you can design your own major. And it's a brilliant opportunity to be able to create something that you may be interested in studying for yourself. Let's talk briefly about Abu Dhabi and Shanghai. You can do your 4-year degrees in this location. You are an NYU student. 25 different majors in Abu Dhabi, across the board, very strong in engineering and sciences, but also a great music program and a new business program developed there. Shanghai, 19 majors. They're very strong in sciences and business. Business is really what they do, but they also have a self-design honors program. The thing with Abu Dhabi is incredible resources that you'll have on campus, incredible also financial aid and support. This is one of our most competitive programs to get in. Shanghai, fantastic opportunity to get 2 degrees. You get an NYU degree and an NYU Shanghai degree recognized by the Chinese Ministry of Education. That really helps you if you want to stay and work in this part of the world. Incredible opportunities here. It doesn't stop there. As you can see on this slide, we, on top of our 3 degree granting campuses, have 11 other locations around the world where our students can go and study abroad. And these have been amazing during the pandemic because our students were able to stay close to home, but still have a link to NYU if they were not able to go to their home campus. So incredible global presence there. The type of students that we look for, maybe it's you. We are looking for students who are globally minded. I don't think that's a surprise. We want students who want to challenge themselves within their environment, be challenged by others, and be willing to challenge others in a constructive way. We want students who are active and proactive in their learning experience, so who want to engage faculty members in a conversation, and we want them to be active on campus as well. We want students who want to do good in their community, who want to improve the world around them, and we maybe want to challenge the status quo as well. Very briefly, we are on the Common App. We are test optional for this coming year, which is awesome. Financial aid deadlines and deadlines, do not miss them. This is my contact. I know I'm being like shushed up because I'm got into 6 minutes. I'm so sorry. There's so much to say, but thank you so much for listening. And if you have any questions, I'll drop my email in the chat as well. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. So much great information from all our representatives. And again, we appreciate it. We have now reached the conclusion of this fair. Thank you to all our attendees for joining us. As we close, there'll be a very quick 5-question survey that will appear on your browser. If you don't mind taking a moment to fill that out for us, your feedback is extremely helpful. This is one of many college presentations being offered tonight, so feel free to check the website for more. And lastly, this session is being recorded, like all our sessions, and will be available at strivescan.com/Central Florida. Again, thank you all and have a great night.